I had a client that I worked with who was an attorney, and she's since passed, but she was one of the top appellate attorneys in her state. So this was somebody who had created briefs that went to the Supreme Court. And this is so cool, right? So just this hugely successful appellate attorney. When I first started working with her, I said, okay, so let's look at your financial situation. Let's just look at, how much you bringing in, how much does it cost you every month? I don't know any of that. So, okay, what are your expenses? I don't know. Okay, well, let's get all your bills out. Well, I need to go to my car. Why do you need to go to your car? She would pull up to her house every day, open up the mailbox from her car, pull everything out. She'd go through all the bills, throw them in the back seat, and then keep everything else and go up to her house, and she'd leave her bills in the back seat. So she had overdue notices, and she had bank charges and overdraft. It was just a mess. And this is someone who's so successful in her career. So what we had to do was then start shifting her relationship to the mailbox and the mail, and looking at the bills and understanding where she was flowing her money to, and being empowered around understanding what was so about her financial situation. And what so is, I bring in this amount and I'm spending this amount. And we're suddenly like, okay, we need to close that gap. That's the first stage, closing the gap so we can get you where you're at least at a break-even point at the end of every month. Then once we got there, we were able to now create this kind of a gap. And the difference between here and here is what you're flowing into I like to call it reservoir on the side that we get to keep, where it's my savings for my future, my retirement, my next car, my next vacation. I'm actually putting money away for all of those things so that when my next vacation comes up, all I have to do is look at my vacation fund and say, well, I've got $3,000 in there. My next vacation is going to cost me $3,000, no more. And then I go on vacation. I put it on a credit card that gets points. When I come back, I pay that off. And with those points, I've actually gotten a bonus for my next trip. And so she made that shift and went from this person that was just chaotic and no idea what she was spending hundreds of dollars every month in overdraft fees and bank fees and charges, to someone who actually was saving and actually building a sense of wealth in her life. And it's that kind of thing that just lights me up. I get so excited when those kinds of things happen.